if my internet is going to just decide today is the day. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the Vegeta and Banks Show. Hopefully, you can see us across all of our channels, people. And of course, before we get started, talking, ranting, laughing, crying, please, guys, subscribe, like, share the video. Let me start my social stream so we can see you guys. Let me see. Find sources, please.
Man, like Vegeta, start this social stream, bro.
I have to, bro. I need to see.
Start it.
I need to see everything. Social stream is coming with its nonsense now. Did they come up with a new version? What's this? We did this the other day.
What is it doing?
No, it's like
Don't let it confuse you, bro.
no. It's saying we can't find anything. Do you want us to use a URL instead? I'm like, what? I can clearly see my stream.
No, you can check. Are you sure
Oh,
you live?
oh, now I see it. Yeah. We live, bro. Don't worry. I even found your one. We are live. Don't worry. We're here. We are within. Okay,
Okay.
now we can see.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can see the chats when they come in. But I picked it up. Well, welcome, Timber. How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain, bro. I'm fine, man. Just that I don't understand what we did to the referees right now because I think what Perez said pissed these guys off, and they've decided that they're going to just, sort us out because the game we played against Sassuolo, we're going to talk about it though, but I'm okay. Aside the fact that those guys are just trying to just do one on us, man.
You okay? Haha, I'm back.
Yeah,
I fixed it. I know what I knew
yeah.
what was wrong. I'm back. I'm within. We're back, people. We're back.
Well, Vita, I'm fine. I can't complain. Just that I don't know what we did to the referees in the La Liga. I think what Perez said pissed them off. Perez said, I think it's high time we started getting referee from Premiership to come into La Liga to officiate games. And since then,
Premiership?
bro,
Nah.
bro,
Does this Perez
why are
guy
you
watch the
saying nah,
Premiership?
nah? I'm not sure. I'm not sure he watched Premiership. I'm not sure, honestly. But ever since he made that comment, man, the referee, the officiating have been terrible. Bro, I thought I used to complain about Premiership. Bro, come to La Liga right now. You see things for yourself, bro. I was fuming I didn't watch the game. When I was watching the replay of the game, bro, man, I was fuming at the ref, man.
You know what?
I was fuming.
I'm actually happy you watched the replay because my game, I didn't even watch it, bro. But look, I had an excuse. I was busy with personal things. I was being a man. I had to change doors. I had to paint stuff. It was frustrating, but I got there in the end. The doors are changed. We are safe at home now. But while I was changing the doors, I actually caught some people's streams just to see what the score line was. And when I saw that 1-0, I said, hey, so it begins. And I told people, everybody kept saying, what is the score prediction? I said, guys, we're going to lose. Now, did I get the score right? No. I said 2-1 to Tottenham because I thought Tottenham would be able to score 2 goals. And then on top of that, I saw, and this, mind you, I said we would lose before the injuries. So I'm not even using the injuries. I said, guys, when did we beat Spurs this season?
I think they beat you guys twice
Yes.
on under Amorim. One is Ten Hag.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So that's why I said to people, when you guys are saying 4-1, yeah, these are the score predictions, by the way, that I heard. 4-1. Am I back or guys? Am I back? Select stream. Refresh. Yeah, guys, let me. I see I'm live on my channel. I don't know. Let me fix my other parts of the stream because I've lost temper. Wait a minute. Join room. Start. Uh, Temba, are we back, bro?
Yeah, you back now. I don't know what happened in the first place,
Bro?
but I can hear you.
Okay. Oh,
Your
it's,
network now is moving crazy.
no, it's trying to jump between the 2G and the 5G. So I had to say, stop trying to connect this one. So now it stopped. But why is it not adding you now? Are you not in? Oh, you're not in my room for some reason. Let me rejoin this room.
I think my internet also might be moving crazy too.
Well, I think it's because of the weather. To be honest, the weather.
Yeah, it's raining. I
Just
think
looking
it's
at. Look at this network.
Nah, it's better now. I think it's better right now. Big up to Luan. Big up Luan.
Hello, Luan. I don't
Big up
even.
to you, Luan.
I don't even know if my social stream is doing the things, Luan, because it's busy here with networks. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, check it. Check it. It should.
Am I still frozen, Luan? Hello. Uh, can you see me?
I can see you, but you were. It was very clear just now, but I think it's the network. The network is just fluctuating.
Okay, because I can see you and you are crystal clear,
Yeah,
so we should be
you
good.
were clear initially, but now it's
No, it's gonna probably fluctuate with the network. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just get back into it. Spurs,
nice.
because my one is the one that was my game was the dodgy one. But I'm not surprised. You see, a lot of people were surprised. That's the problem I have. They were surprised. They were crying. Some people still thought that, um, even though we're going to have the kids, we're still gonna be okay, guys. Where, where did even when Spurs were crap this season, we still didn't perform
Mm-hmm.
against them. So
Yeah.
so when the 4-1s, people said 4-1 Temper. Can you believe it? 4-1. 3-2. We can't even score 2 goals. I don't know where 3 goals come from against Spurs. So I wasn't surprised. Shout out Kenny. Shout out my bro.
Is it working now? Big
Uh,
up to you. Big up to you. Big up to you, broski.
it's
Kenny was ranting just now. Man was going in on everybody, man.
as he should,
He was.
bro.
Man wanted to smash his head against his laptop, his PC. Man was frustrated, man. He
Bro.
was frustrated.
And you know what's sad, bro? I missed it, and then he's like, "I'm defeated," and I said, "Yeah, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Welcome to my life." When people are
Bro.
busy saying 4-1, I'm like, "You crackheads, bro. 4-1 from where, bro? Y'all don't respect yourselves. That's why this United team is busy doing dodgy things." Temba, are your comments coming through?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay,
It is.
100%. I'm just double checking. No,
Yeah.
man, people are busy doing weird things, Temba. So I don't know, but I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. It's United. Did you watch the
No,
game?
I watched the game. I watched the game, and one thing I could say about the game is that it's not that United played terribly, you know, just that watching the game, yet again, you could see some mistakes that Amorim is doing. And in that game entirely, I think the person you want to blame, and it is surprising that people are busy scapegoating Casemiro. And I'm sorry, it is something I don't really love seeing.
Mm,
Because one thing is this, man, people make it seem as if Casemiro is just one flop player. His legs are gone and like, come on, man. That's not the thing. Because the honest truth is this, and it's not new. It's something I've seen with Ten Hag, and we saw a difference under Ruud van Nistelrooy.
mm,
First of all, when you look at when Kobe Mino was playing with Bruno, what happened? People said Kobe is not athletic enough. Ugarte, the same thing. Now, all of a sudden, things that have been happening before, it's happening again, and people are going in on Casemiro. And I was like, I'm watching this game. For me, I don't see anything bad Casemiro is doing in that game. I don't see it. For me, I think if you're going to call about some players that performed well because everybody was crap. But if I'm going to say people that perform well in the game, I will call Casemiro. Because one thing is this Casemiro kept his line,
mhm.
doing everything he has to do. But you have a player in Bruno, like I always say it, Bruno Fernandes is a problem to Manchester United because I look at the TV, sorry, on my PC, if I see Casemiro holding the ball, I see Bruno. Diego Dalot holding the ball, you see Bruno. Bruno is everywhere. Hon-
He's
Honestly, that guy is everywhere. And I always say, I said, can this guy be disciplined enough to stay one place?
nah.
Stay in your own position because he's giving too many jobs, leaving too many jobs for Casemiro. And this is the reason why any player that plays with him gets the player looks so bad and at the end of the day gets yellow card. Because it's something. Look at Ugarte. Ugarte have been getting yellow card, yellow card, yellow card, yellow card. Now Casemiro played the game after how many months? Yellow card.
Mm.
But it is crazy also that your fan base are busy scapegoating Casemiro. Because for me, I did not see what he did wrong. You are playing a player that have not played game for over 3 months. This manager have come into the club and have decided I don't like him or it's not good enough for me, according to Amorim. And this is why I will criticize this guy because the honest truth is this. I have been saying it for a very long time. I believe your two midfielders,
Mm.
even though in a 4-4-2-3-1 or 3-4-3, I think those two midfielders should be Casemiro and Ugarte, honestly. And we saw it under Ruud van Nistelrooy. We saw it and we saw what happened because these guys, they complement each other. They understand that, okay, when he goes, I stay. When I go, he stays.
Was Bruno playing
But
the 8?
yeah, he was playing the eight.
Lord have mercy.
He was playing with Casemiro. I see man was everywhere. At some point, Bruno was even defending, clearing the ball. I was like, bro, what are you doing there? Clearing the ball. What are you doing there? Because you should not even be there. And another thing I noticed in that game is this, man. The back line or the wingers in Diego Dalot and Dogu, those guys were kind of scared to go forward. And what I see there is, I think they don't trust the back line. They do not trust the back line.
Damn.
And that's the honest truth. So for people to attack Casemiro, I was like, Casemiro is not doing anything wrong here for me. He's not like, he's the least of the problem on the pitch that yesterday. And for me, if I could say, yes, I want to give man of the match, I'll give it to Casemiro or Dogu. Because everybody else were atrocious. And the fact again that people believes that Onana is at fault for that goal again is another problem. Because yes, we know Onana will always has always cost United. He has lost game for United.
Mm.
But sometimes, why are we putting every goal that he concede on Onana?
Oh, no, no, no. No, man.
Because I asked myself, the defense line, where were they? A shot came in, he parried, saved the ball, parried it, and the only person that was there to rebound the ball was Madison. And yet you had five players, five Real Man U player, five
Wait,
Manchester United player.
Madison was also
But
playing yesterday. Ah, jeez.
Man scored yesterday now, and Man was doing the shush, was doing the shush to shush
Shoes to what? Shoes
to Roy Keane.
for
Roy
what?
Keane.
For what, bro?
Telling him
Brother,
telling the shush.
we're both at the bottom half. These clubs are also not serious, both of them. Oh Lord. Okay.
No, you will not say the clubs, you will say the players.
These
You will say the players.
these clubs are not
Because
serious.
one thing is this, man. That thing James Madison did was actually stupid, in my own opinion. Because one thing is this: what Roy Keane said was a fact. Do you understand? Roy Keane said something about, okay, Ericsson is back, and he was trying to do a banter towards Madison. But Madison now, you scored a goal. Instead of speak the ball and move ahead, you are doing shush. You are doing shush to a legend of the game. He has won premiership, premierships.
I was about to say, bro, like if you're shushing me while you're down there in 15th, 16th of us, where's your Premier League medal, bro? That's why I'm like, Tottenham Hotspurs, I'm happy for them that they won. I mean, I'm not surprised and all of that. But at the same time, guys, me if we won yesterday, I would have just been like, cool, 3 points, we move on, because the point or the time to banter your Arsenals, your Liverpools, your what, it's finished. I don't care what people say. It's finished.
Yeah.
We've got too big. Our problems are too big for us to be doing shush and whatever. You get what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
focus should be right now. Until I get to 41 points, I can't shush nobody. I need to be safe. Okay? There's no shushing. Because here's the thing. They could have beaten us and then next week they lose to whoever they're playing. Then what?
Yeah. True.
Do you get why I'm saying it's dumb? It's like, get your team, like, focus on the task ahead. Your team, just like our team, needs to get out of relegation zone battles, whatever. Focus. And when people, the one thing I will say about Roy Keane is that he likes to criticize the game. He's not like your Gary Neville and all these other guys. That guy just, not that he's always right. Nobody's always
Yeah.
right. But he always criticizes the game. Like when people want praise for winning one game, he just says, yeah, you're doing your job, which is true. He says things that I'm like, okay, Keane, thank you. Unlike your Gary Neville's that they seem to have agendas. That's all they're there for. They're not there to give us punditry or whatever. But look, I didn't watch the game, and I was happy. I saw people ranting on people's streams, and I was laughing personally because my anger. You've seen my anger on this channel.
Yeah.
I'm finished. I don't have any more anger, Temba. I don't. It's finished. Like, I need to borrow anger from other people.
I think it's more anger from other people.
I need to.
Maybe Kenny can borrow you some.
Yeah,
And yesterday, the way Bruno was giving the boy away, bro, man was giving the ball away. At some point, I was saying to myself, why can't Amorim just sub this guy off? Sub him off. Put a kid there. Because for me, I don't think they would be that bad. They could not be like, what else can it be?
So
Bruno was giving the boy away.
It's an interesting point you're bringing. It's an interesting point you're bringing. Because even though, first of all, Luan, yes, we are on 29 points. So you understand when I say we need to get to 41. It's serious business. We still in
Relegation.
the 20s, and we've already passed Valentine's Day. So we are going into March now. still in the 20s. So
what have I got to do with anything now, bro?
no, I'm just trying to help people see the calendar in their head to say we are closer to May now. We're not that far from May. So when we are busy saying give it time, wara, and the fact that here's another problem, and I want to get to this because when you talk about playing the kids, this is to Ruben, because as much as I don't believe in the what kids are saying, we must sell him, whatever people are saying, we must fire him. There we go. He's not a player. I'm not there because I understand the circumstances, but at the same time, Ruben, the excuses are also running out for you, because as much as we haven't signed players, and as much as people are injured, like I said to Ten Hag, it doesn't mitigate the fact that we still have a season to play. So
True.
We understand that there are stuff in place that Ineos didn't do that is affecting us. Okay, of course, we are reasonable fans, well, some of us. But at the same time, you can't have the worst 13 games and it's okay. You understand?
Man.
You are doing the points you have right now. Most of them were won by the person who was fired. Think of it that way. Most of the 29 points that Luan is referring to were not even won by you, Ruben, in this league. It's fine. You can win Europa League and FA Cups, but we've been there. We've done that. And me, I said, I want to have consistency in the league because the league will tell me the truth about the team. And the truth of the matter is you are also failing as the manager right now. You're failing. It's the truth. And I want people at home to also understand because people don't listen. I'm going to spell it out. I'm criticizing Ruben's management. I'm not saying sell him or sack him, or I'm not saying sack the manager. I'm criticizing Ruben. Because just because I'm backing the manager, it doesn't mean I'm taking away the responsibility. You see, like Temba understands that, yes, he's in a high table with Real Madrid, but he still criticizes Carlo when Carlo does dodgy things. We can do
Mm-hmm.
that. It's a normal thing. We criticize performance all the time. It doesn't mean you must go. Ruben is running out of excuses. And I've never seen this ever, ever. Not even Ralph did this to us. I've never seen a man run out of excuses within 4 months of being here. Usually we
Mm-hmm.
give you a season. Do you understand how bad things are?
Crazy man.
When Ten Hag was finishing
Honestly.
eighth, people fought for him to stay here because of FA Cup. Eighth. And eighth felt bad. Eighth felt like the world was ending, guys.
Bro,
Because
bro.
we've never seen eighth. In all the time we've been here, we saw fifth. I think we've seen sixth and seventh, maybe. I think. We've never seen eighth, ever. Eighth felt weird. And the only saving grace was the fact that we got into Europe via the FA Cup. If there was no
Yeah.
Europe and we were eighth with no cup, let me tell you. So the fact that we are, 16th now, 15th? I don't remember now. Somewhere there.
I think 15th. 15th.
Somewhere there, that one. We're double digits. I have to still scroll in February of
Scroll down FC.
brother. Ruben,
Yeah,
bro.
it's scroll down FC.
And you know what's crazy? Was it after the game? I went to Bots's channel because I think I was done with my stuff by then, with the house stuff. And they were all discussing the game. And I said on the comment, I said, it kind of feels like the way Rasmus needs a loan, Ruben needs a loan. And it sounds like a weird thing to say. But looking at Ruben, he's realizing that this is not sporting. It's tough. The Premier
Yeah,
League,
it's tough. It's tough.
the
It's
Premier
tough.
the Premier League is a very serious league. And as much as I'm not going to say to you change your system, you still have to change something. Something has to be changed in your system. You need to either drop people. I don't know. How did we go from McFred being the worst thing to it looking beautiful right now? McFred looks beautiful in these circumstances.
Very
Think
crazy.
about that. McFred did a better job of shielding the back four than whatever we are seeing in this midfielder.
Man,
We dropped wingers to play with wing backs, and it's looking bad. It's not. I miss having traditional wingers at this point because what I'm
man.
seeing from the wing backs is shocking. Our number
Is that
nine,
bad, bro?
I don't even count him. I don't even know why people are crying about starting the kids at this point.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because for me, I don't think they can be that bad. Like I said, because one thing is this, man. Ruben Amorim also is not really helping himself. And that's the honest truth. Because one thing is that I like the dude. I like him as a manager because I love what he did at
At Sporting.
Sporting. And many people might not really know this, but he did not just go all well at Sporting. He came in there. He also had to go through this same thing is going right now. But the problem is this right now: Sporting and United are not the same thing.
Not the same, bro.
Sporting fans might be in like have that patience for you to make sure what you did at the club after 30 years they won a league. They might have that patience, but the fan base at Manchester United does not have that patience. They don't. Even with the fact that people will come and tell you, no, man, if he plays his system, we are going to be patient for him. But I'm sorry, man. Nobody believes it was going to be this bad.
No,
I'm
bro.
sure people knew it was going to be bad, but
No,
nobody
not
predicted
like
it was
this,
going to
bro.
be this bad. And this injury of a thing, like I still don't understand how did this injury come out? Because for me, for some reason, I am saying that this guy, I'm not sure these guys are injured, man. They don't want to just play for this manager
You s-
because I don't understand.
so you think they've
All of
given up already on the manager?
you should know your players, man. You should know your players, man. Because one thing is this, man. First of all, we got the report from an article that says the players have spoken to themselves and said the man they don't like his system. Then all of a sudden everybody is dropping like flies. Everybody is dropping like flies. But yet again, people are going on Amorim. But what I don't understand is I also have a problem with Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, of
Man came
course.
outside to say that staffs are losing their job. it is because of it is him and the players that are responsible for that. And I was asking myself, I said, what is this guy talking about now? This guy now is sounding
He
like
lost his mind, Temba. That's what
like
I'm
he's
saying.
concussed. He's concussed. Because before you came into the club, they sacked 200 staffs already. So tell me, how do you have anything to do with that? Because I don't understand why is it sound all of a sudden it's sounding like I don't it's not making sense anymore. It might as well just drop the job and leave. It should.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm seeing is legendary stuff because most of the time when I'm looking at my managers, it takes them 2 full seasons before they start talking nonsense. The only one who didn't break, we got rid of him, was Ralph. He's the only one, even
He didn't
though
break.
even though it went south, his message was the same from start to finish.
Straight
The
up.
same. I don't know if it's me again, people. If it's me, forgive me. People in the chat, is it me? Is my network networking again? Ish, it's tough. But let me read some comments. Let's see if it's working still. Um, Kenny saying they were having a Royal Rumble. Is this thing still working? What's going on here? Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I'm still good. I'm still good. We'll bring Temba back, people. But in the meantime, as you can see, it's been what almost 30 minutes. I didn't watch this game, but even though I haven't watched it, I'm not surprised. These are not surprising things to me. I'm not shocked. In fact, if somebody had written the script for this game yesterday, sorry, not yesterday, the day before, given it to me and told me this is tomorrow, I would have said, I believe you. Because you watch this team and what they've been doing since Ruben got here. And I want to touch on the point that Temba was making, if I'm still live. Just let me know. In case I'm talking to myself. But the idea that these people are giving up on this manager. Well, look, I can believe it because criminals are criminals are criminals, right? You've heard it on this channel a lot. Criminals, criminality. When people say, my player this, that player that, upside down, left, right. I'm like, guys, criminals are criminals are criminals. And there are times where I look at myself and I'm like, why am I allowing myself to be affected by criminality? I don't understand fundamentally why I let me, as me, get affected by criminality. Because I know criminals when I see them. But it's love. The love of this team is what makes us forget the foolishness that are these players. Now, having said that, I'm surprised yet again because between Ruben losing his mind and these players behaving like criminals, it doesn't happen this quickly usually. It usually is slow. It usually it marinates. It builds up. First we play good for a while. It's high fives. It's we are one signing away from winning the league. And then it starts going south the next season. Maybe we win a league. Not a I wish. We win a cup. And it still feels good, although we are going down now. The trajectory is no longer like this. And then people start talking about Ten Hag out or Ruben out in this case, and then we fire him, and then etc. You know the cycle I'm talking about. But this time, no manager bounce. I think we've had 8+ losses in this league in 4 months since this guy has been here. Still haven't cracked the 30-point mark, which when Rude took over, I would have thought we would have done by now because he stabilized it. I thought fantastic. Ruben comes in, he carries on, we win, maybe we draw and we lose a game here and there. Hasn't happened. The same consistency I was looking for under Ten Hag. The one consistency is the lack of consistency. And that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's the truth. And what now? Because things are so bad, guys. I'm sorry. Like I'm speechless. You understand? I hope you guys can understand. Like usually I can rant for a good 40 minutes of the stream and then let me just check on Temba. He looks like he's back. I don't know why I can't see him in my studio. It's craziness. Yeah, Temba is back. Why is my studio doing shenanigans also? Hang on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Unless I'm the one who's gone and he's the one that's still fine. Please, if anybody is in the chat, let me know what is happening. Because it's currently telling me my co host is not here, but I can see him. I see him typing there. He's typing. Sending me a WhatsApp. I can see him sending me a WhatsApp right now. It says he's got green bars. You know what? Me, I like focus. Look at me. I'm busy talking here. I like focus. What was I saying? I'm speechless, guys. This team, I've gone through so many emotions with this team. I even looked at YouTube yesterday. I see X is cooking, Expressions is cooking. KG was even able to host a show with Abby today. It was fine. Like, this team is so useless. It almost feels normal for this to happen to us. Like, we've done everything. We've shouted at screens. We've fought each other in civil wars. We've What else have we done in this club? We sacked the manager. We celebrated sacking the manager. We celebrated the summer. We thought we had a good summer. Temba is back. I can see him now. Guys, look, we've gone through all of the emotional spectrum. I
Check
don't
your
know
phone,
what to tell you.
broski.
Just check your mic there. Just check your mic. I can see you trying to talk. Just check the mics. Um. Oh, okay. Let me check my phone. My bad, bro. What's happening? I can hear. I don't know if you can hear me. I can hear you, and I can see your phone.
I can't hear Vegeta. I can't hear him.
Why are you talking and nothing is coming out? What sort of witchcraft is this? Let me check my studio. Maybe it's me. Is
I
it on
can hear.
mute? No, he's not on mute. Audio settings. Everything looks normal. Oh no! Okay, wait. But let me check my. No, but on your video, Ninja, is this your link? Yeah, this is your link. It says that my mic is working. So anyway, guys, prayers for Temba in the chat. Because he also has to answer for Madrid. I know he said he's fine, but he can't be fine. I know he can't be fine. But where was I? Oh, this foolish club. Guys, me personally, this whole relegation thing, I can't. Hey, God forbid. If these people get relegated, I know people say win, lose, draw. That thing is a nonsense, guys. Because there's a difference between Man United relegation versus Leeds United relegation. It's not the same. These relegations are not the same fundamentally. You feel me? So wait, let me not make Temba think I'm ignoring him. Eh, okay. 1 second, people.
Wow, I don't understand right now, man.
How do I turn off my mic?
This network is just doing some doing his own stuff, man. Because I can actually hear Vegeta on the stream, but not on OBS.
Okay, Temo's gonna try and fix his. He says he can hear me on stream, so it means I'm fine. Yeah, he'll fix. He'll
Ah,
fix. He'll fix.
this is weird, man. This is some weird
And I need
shit
him
going
to
on right
fix,
now.
man. Temo, fix. Need you for the Madrid part. I need you for the Madrid segment, please. Uh, I'm going to assume that OBS is pulling the audio from Video Ninja. So maybe should I rejoin Video Ninja? Maybe. I don't know if you can still hear the stream.
So
Let me check. Let me
there
check.
is a problem somewhere, but I don't understand. Because I can see Vegeta, but I can't hear him. I don't know why I can't hear Vegeta.
Reload this one.
Man.
Let's reload this one. Mr. Banks, can you hear me in Video Ninja?
Okay, let me do this.
I can hear you on Video Ninja now. On your one though. Are you joining? Are you joining mine?
I just refreshed it and just joined again, and I can hear you.
No, it's a good thing because I'm about to finish my monologue so that you can enter with the Madrid and then we'll close off with the other stories. Um,
Yeah.
I was just saying, I'm very much defeated with this team. There's nothing more to say. Like I can't even be angry. Um, there's nothing left. I mean, the only point that's left here is relegation, and then the real anger will set in if that happens.
You're younger.
Not from
Oh.
me, from the fan base, because people are saying I'll take relegation if it means the Glazers will go. The Glazers are not going anywhere, first of all.
They're not
But
going anywhere. They're
second,
not going. They're not going
they're
anywhere.
not going
People are
anywhere.
forgetting one thing. This is Manchester United.
Yes,
Honestly,
they're not going anywhere.
even though Man United gets relegated,
They're going
they will still be
nowhere.
making money
They're going
because
nowhere.
fans will still gonna watch the game, and that's still money for them.
Yes.
But I don't think they are going to go to. I don't think so. Honestly.
And then
So
be
for that to happen, this guy
ah
also need to fix up, man. He needs to fix up.
and on top of that, Spurs beat us and they're speaking to Qatar. It's tough in this world.
Yeah. Qatar talking. I don't blame sports because one thing is that they came. Qatar came for United Glazers and we're looking for investment. And
Stupid.
because one thing is that people don't understand that the greatest enemy of Manchester United right now is Sergeant Ratcliffe.
Yes.
Sergeant Ratcliffe is number one enemy of Manchester United. Why did I say so? I said so because Sergeant Ratcliffe gave in Glazers the chance to start the club.
Mm.
Like, do you know what it means to give somebody 1.3 billion?
Yes.
1.3 billion. And that went straight to the pocket of Glazers. They did not even decide, guys, let's put 500 or 300 into the club. And right now, after you lose that game against Tottenham, all of a sudden, you guys are linked to Osime. Amorim want Osime. And people are also running with that narrative. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense to me. It does
Stupidity.
not.
Stupidity. But also, it was very short termism from the Glazers to take the 1 point whatever because in hindsight, they should have just sold their shares for that, what is it, 4 or 5 billion. But anyway, that's life. We move on. I'm just saying,
I
people
want,
said,
I want to ask you something, Vegeta.
okay,
Because one thing is this, man, you have seen this guy coming to the club, Everton. What's his name?
Moyes,
David Moyes.
yes,
He has come to Everton, and in his last 5 games, he has won 4.
imagine.
He even went to Crystal Palace on Saturday to beat Crystal Palace at their ground.
Mm.
And people are already talking about why is David Moyes able to get, you know, points, win games with Everton,
Why is that?
and Ruben Amorim has not been able to do the same thing with United.
It's called experience, bro. Fundamentally,
Okay, okay.
because you have to look. If you look at David Moyes' career, bro, he's made enough mistakes to know how to navigate the game. That's why I said it looks almost as if Ruben himself. You can see the inexperience. As much as he won the league for Sporting, this is what football immaturity looks like. Because if he was as experienced in the game, look at Pep, Klopp, who else can I call? Maybe even I don't know. I'm just looking. Look at those two. They didn't change how they play football, but they learned how to adjust it for their circumstances. Because Pep came in the first time, it didn't work. He finished fourth. Remember that the first season they criticized Pep. They said it won't work here. Pep didn't give up possession-based football. He just tweaked it, and he changed how he approaches his style. Klopp, same thing. He still did his gegenpressing. It just looked different for our league and how he applies it here. So what I'm trying to say is that Ruben, he can still have the core fundamentals of how he wants to play, but it's the application of it within the context of this league. That's the problem. And also the foolishness of playing fullbacks in the wing back position is dumb. And he should be,
Honestly,
but that's why I'm saying the immaturity. Moyes has had the opportunity to make those mistakes. Yes, he was good at Everton the first time, but look at the stupidness he did at Man United. People mustn't rewrite history. He did dumbness. He fired people. He thought he had made it when he got to us. And United humbled him. And
yeah,
United humbled him because everywhere else he went after United, he became a better manager. Yes, Everton, I mean West Ham, but even West Ham, look at where West Ham is since Moyes left. West Ham thought they were gonna do better than Moyes. They won Europe and then they got rid of him and then look at life now.
yeah.
So that's the difference between. Don't think that because Moyes is doing better at Everton, he would do the same thing for us. It's just Moyes has been through life as a manager
Yeah, yeah.
versus Ruben. I feel like Ruben, as much as he had difficulty at Sporting, that was one club. Other managers have had multiple failures and multiple chances to fix their failures, and they've been successful at multiple clubs. That's the key word. So as much as even like Carlo, as much as he's struggling, he still has the background of being good at other clubs. So that's why I feel like Sporting to Man United is too big a jump. Maybe that guy should have waited for Alonso to go to Madrid and then he goes to a Leverkusen.
Yeah,
Because then you're moving from Portugal to Germany, which is a step up in my opinion. Because
yeah.
Germany is still a better league than the Portuguese league, in my opinion. That would have been a better move because you're not moving to Bayern, so there's no pressure of being a Bayern Munich, but you're still moving to a club that won the league in Leverkusen.
Yeah,
You get me?
yeah,
And you can still apply your sporting philosophy, in my opinion, at a Leverkusen because it's,
yeah.
it's almost similar. It's similar. It's not the same. It's similar. And then from Leverkusen, maybe move to an Italian league. I'm just give yourself the opportunity to learn different sorts of, like, put a foundation underneath yourself. Go manage at Inter Milan or AC Milan, and then once you've got the CV to back up what you are doing, once people can see on paper that your philosophy works, in all this time, Man United has to figure Man United out. We still have to exist as a football club. And if you
Yeah,
are as good as you, it's just like with players, bro. Xerxes and Rasmus being here makes no sense to me. They should have went and developed their games. If you are
yeah.
good, we will see you later. We must
Yeah,
stop this thing of development FC. So that's what I'm saying. Ruben, when I watch him on the touchline, look, I love his philosophy. It looks good on paper, but when it goes wrong, he seems to struggle.
yeah,
He seems
bro.
to really, really struggle. And that's why I'm like, I wish I could loan you out as a manager. I wish we had that system. I wish I could say, Ruben,
Go alone.
go manage Nice for a season.
Yeah,
And then we will see you in the summer so that this problem is not your problem. Because remember, we got you in and we gave you 10 hugs, guys, and it's not all your fault. You didn't have a preseason. It's not a good slate because in the summer, Lindelof might have been gone. We might have sold Rashford. It might have been a better situation to walk into than now. You see,
Yeah,
so that's why I wish we could just buy him. We should have not. We should have done actually. We should have said Ruben, pre-agreement, but you only come in the summer. Finish what you're doing at
yeah,
Sporting,
yeah,
then we'll
yeah.
see you in the summer. And then we should have said Ten Hag or the other guy, Rude, stay until the summer because they must finish their mess. It's finished. That's in hindsight. That's now that we are seeing this because yo Ruben looks like me if I started matric at 6 years old. I'm not gonna lie.
That guy is stressed. There was a point whereby in the game yesterday, he just sat on his seat and was just facing down. But one thing some people get to forget is this, man, because this is one thing, this is one problem about your fan base, and like I always say it, some of these fan bases are a problem, because one thing is this, man, people are forgetting that Everton as a team, they had Sean Dyche
Mm,
as the manager, Sean Dyche.
yeah.
And Sean Dyche was there for 2 years.
Mm,
And the honest truth is this: Sean Dyche football and David Moyes, what is the difference? Because for me, I don't see too many difference. And the players in that team, David Moyes will be able to bring out more in those players
mm,
because they actually suit his pattern of play, which is counter-attacking side. And Ruben Amorim, it's a different scenario. Man is coming into the club to coach a team that has been playing the 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 for the last 7 to 10 years. And when he came in, some players are gone, and people want him to do magic. People want him to use players that are not good enough to play his system.
mm.
And this is where I put the blame on these guys at the top. And
Yeah.
like you said, because I know for sure they were probably scared that Manchester City was going to go for Amorim
Then
come end of season.
then they should have let him get him, Timber, because
And that was no, they made the move because I believe probably Omar Barada would have said something to them like, okay, this guy, they will actually wanted him in Man City. And they said to themselves, no, let's go and get the man. Not forgetting that they don't have the players that can do what he does. Because one thing we can say and agree is that what he does, his philosophy of football is clear, crystal clear. We have seen it work. He beat Manchester City 4-0. So we have seen it work. It's not that we have seen Amorim, his system works, but the players are not there. But yet again, you can also criticize Amorim as well because you said something. In Sporting Lisbon, his two wing back, they were wingers, which is why it still not make sense to me whereby he's playing Dallo and Maswari as his left wing back. Because instead of your formation becoming 3-4-3, it is 5, it is 5-3-2, or 5, whatever you want to call it, because it's not 3-4-3 anymore. It's 5, because now you have Dallo at the back, you have Mazuri at the back that is always not conscious of attacking. So you have 5-2-3, not 5-3-2, 5-2-3, because now you have the CDM in Kobe Mino and Bruno or Ugarte and Casemiro.
Mm,
So you are playing a back five, not 3-4-3. Back five is what you're doing. And these players are not intelligent enough because I saw Antonio Conte at Chelsea. He played what's his name? Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso. And the reason why I said this guy should also be playing 2 CDM was because this man called Conte, he played N'Golo Kante and Matic. Is so they will conceive less goals because you have two players, which is why I'm saying play Casemiro and Ugarte, two players that complement each other, two players that are disciplined, that understand. Okay, when he goes, I stay back. When I go, he stays back. Not pairing Casemiro, leaving him all alone with Bruno, because Bruno have one problem. He goes everywhere, and that will leave whosoever your partner Bruno is will
Alone.
leave the person alone, and the person will be doing every job, getting the yellow card. Like it is crazy. Whereby yesterday the manager took out Casemiro in the 90th minute, and I was like, "This is just you're just making this guy look as if he is the one playing rubbish."
I felt
Because
sorry
for
for
me,
Cheeto, bro. That 90-minute sub was
like
so
it's
useless, bro.
nonsense. It's useless.
That was so useless,
It's
bro.
useless. I don't understand. Like we are watching the game, and 90th minute, you are begging Chido to do what in 90th minute? To do what? You are losing the game anyway. What about you just risk it, bring the kid on? You have Anthony. Anthony is busy, bro. If you see the goal Anthony scored on Saturday, bro, Saturday yesterday,
No, Tamba, I believe it because me yesterday,
bro.
when I saw the result of United, I said everybody who leaves is prospering. Maybe I should also leave and prosper.
Ah man,
I should I should also leave and prosper. Wait, it's February, ne? I don't care. I'm doing a loan. I am loaning myself out to another team.
honestly,
Whatever team wants me, I'm going on loan.
this guy is balling there, and it doesn't make sense to me that Amorim also allowed Anthony to leave the club
Well,
alone.
he didn't want him, bro. So
You didn't want him. You don't have players.
he tried getting rid of Casemiro as well. Don't you remember? Don't you?
That is what he's doing, man. Because you are frozen. I will tell you the honest truth, Vegeta. If you guys had, because one thing is this, man. People think what um, Ten Hag did and what Ruben Amorim did is similar. It's not similar, and there's not too much different because it's the same players Ten Hag was playing that Rude played, but the difference now comes in the midfield because now Rude Van Nistelrooy took out whatever Ten Hag was doing and played Casemiro and Ugarte. And I will tell you for sure, if Ruben Amorim have been playing Casemiro and Ugarte at the two CDM, I'm sorry, you guys will score a lot of goals and conceive less goals because they have that IQ. Casemiro is disciplined when it comes to like, doing his job. You guys will score more goals, win more games, and also conceive less goals. How many games did Ruben Restaurant played? He won how many? I think he won three and drew only one.
One, yeah, he had a
He drew only
couple.
one. And those games, who did he use? The only difference was just who? Casemiro and Ugarte. Every other team were the same players Tenaga was playing, your Rashford and them. The same thing.
But it's surprising that a person who played midfield is underestimating the importance of the midfield position because the
I
one
don't know. I don't know. I'm surprised myself, Bilita. I'm surprised.
because for me when I watch these football teams, the one thing that is fundamentally true is that even if you've got a good defense and a brilliant attack, if your middle is broken, you can't. There's a disconnect, and more often than not, you get exposed because the other team will notice what you were referring to, and
Mhm.
they will expose you.
Yeah,
You get me?
they will. So
So
I get a point, man. And what do you have to say about Chelsea, man? Because Chelsea right now, man, they're not looking good. I saw people talking about Maresca has to go, blah blah blah.
well, the biggest point
Um,
was Jaden Freedom. But,
we are finished.
Freedom.
Yeah, people were busy. People were busy doing freedom. They were doing this guy watch a log, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. People, I may I call him Sarafina, that guy, because he's trying to save all of us, right?
This is calling Serafina.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling
Calling
you.
it Serafina. So back to my team now, Vegeta. Madrid withdraw against what's it called? Osasuna. And it's a game whereby I was very confident going into that game because in the first leg, we smashed them 4-0, and Osasuna smashed Barcelona 4-2. So I was confident, like, no, man, we're going to get the job done. But at the end of the day, it was 1-1. Joe Bellingham got sent off in that game. But I don't know what we did to the referee this season, man. I think what Perez says pissed them off. I just wish Perez knew what he was talking about because if he was talking about bringing the referees of the Premiership to La Liga, bro, man, La Liga are better, man. They are better than what I see in the Premiership. But the fact that the game was terrible, the officiating was crap, I still think the manager also needs to be. I have to criticize him, man, because for me, I still don't understand what the likes of Adagule, the likes of Hendrick need to do to get game time. Because sometimes in football, what you want to do is try something else. You want to try something else. What he was doing in the entire first half or in the entire game, it was not working. You were playing Rodrigo, Vini, Bellingham, Mbappe. You were doing everything. Osasuna goalkeeper decided that on that day he was going to be the best thing in the whole world, the best keeper in the whole world or in the whole planet. Why not bring out some players? Try something different. Try something different. You've got players on the bench. Like it's crazy whereby United, you look United's bench, you see kids there. And you look at my bench, you're seeing players there. Instead of using one of them, no. He just sticks to what he's doing. And it's annoying, man. That Which is why I'm saying there is no way this guy, I want him to be at my club next season. Even with the fact that I would always believe I will give the shout out to the referees as well because they did me dirty, man. They did me dirty. And it's not only Madrid that is complaining about the officiating, even Deportivo Alaves. They're also complaining.
So you're saying
Big
it's
up to
worse than the
Session.
Premier League, bro?
The officiating, no, Leon, I don't think it's worse than the Premiership. I just think Perez saying that pissed them off, and also it's not just that he also filed a complaint against the referee association, and ever since then, bro, because before we scored our first goal, we could have scored at least 3 goals, two penalty, or we had 3 penalties. This man did not even give one. Did not give one. Elbowed like someone. They elbowed Mbappe. Mbappe. Nothing. Vinicius Junior was brought down in the box 18. Nothing. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But I don't know where we'll go from it because if Barcelona wins today, I think they will be tied on point with Madrid. And I think they've got a better goal difference. So if they win tonight, they go top of the league. Because I was yesterday, Atletico Madrid, they were losing to who were they playing yesterday? I was so happy. I was jubilating actually when they were playing. When they considered the goal, I was so happy. I wanted them to lose, but they ended up getting a draw. Even with the fact that they got a player got sent off in the first 10 minutes of the game, which is why sometimes I don't use red cards as an excuse. I believe you can still win a game of football with your team having a red card. I believe it. You can, if you play well, you win the game. I've seen it happen. All this nonsense, where people will come and tell you that no, man, we got a red card. Like what was saying, the game because we got a red card. It was crazy. I have seen Chelsea beat West Ham 4 goals to 2 in the Premiership with a man down. John Terry was sent off, and West Ham was 2-0 up. They beat West Ham 4-2 with a man down. I've seen Chelsea go to Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-final or semi-final and beat Barcelona 2 goals to 1 with a man down. I think it was DJ Drogba or either DJ Drogba or Lampard. Got a red card and they still won the game 2 goals to 1.
Yeah.
I've seen Liverpool, a man down against Newcastle, won the game 2-1. But this thing of this rubbish over, will see people getting a red card today. They tell you, nah, we had the man down. We had the man down. I don't
Bro,
believe in those crap.
wasn't there a small team this weekend or last weekend that was also 10 men down and they still won the game? There was a team recently.
Yeah, yeah. I've forgotten the team. It happened. It happened. They were 10 men down. They still won the game. Even Ipswich almost they almost beat Aston Villa with a man down. Aston Villa were lucky to get a 1-1 draw in that game. 1-1 draw. They almost beat Aston Villa with a man down. So sometimes it just takes a team, it takes a manager as well. Plan the game well, which is sometimes I always give credit, kudos to Mourinho. Because in that kind of aspect, man knows what to do. Roberto Di Matteo that won Chelsea their first Champions League. That is basically what he did. A man down, man said, "No, man, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do." He did it. And what happened? It worked. But all this nonsense, man, we have a man down. Want to give that as an excuse.
But you know, these football clubs are not the same anymore, Timber, man. I mean, like you're saying, this Chelsea of nowadays, I'm sure those John Terry guys are looking at this team and saying, what is going on here, bro? What's wrong with all of these guys?
Bro. I don't know what football is turning to right now. I just think everybody right now, or everyone of football right now, all they want to do is just let's buy and sell. Because the honest truth is this, man. People might not really see it happening, but for me, and I said I'm seeing these guys are moving. They are moving through that towards that strategy of okay, let's buy them cheap, then we'll flip them and sell them in future. That is what basically this Sergeant Ratcliffe. And like I was saying to Kenny on this when he was ranting, I said, you guys, your fan base needs to find a means, do whatever you have to do to get rid of the Glazers and Enos, Sergeant Ratcliffe included, because the way they are running this club, they are running it to the ground. And basically, Man U might one day become the Blackburn, the Nottingham Forest, because Blackburn were a team that wins Premiership. Nottingham Forest have won Champions Leagues. They did not just get relegated and get to go to like your third, fourth division. It is process. It was run like this. What we are seeing right now is what that started happening in that club that made them get relegated. I don't even know where Blackburn is right now on the table. But the way these guys are running this club,
Hmm.
Sergeant Ratcliffe, that fraud came out to say before he got the job, saying they got the club. He said, the club is being run as a business, not as a football club. Bro, what is he even doing? Because for me, I see the same way you are running the club. You're running for club for profit and not as a football club. The club is being run as a profit, not for what they can do on the pitch, not for what they want to win titles. They're running it like a business. So this man called Sajim does not understand the difference between football and chemical engineering, but chemical whatever. Honestly, this should be run as a football club. Big up to you, Manj. Big up to you, Manj. Man like Manj. Big up to you, bro.
What's up, man? What do you
So
think
that's the
about
thing.
yesterday's game? But anyway, bro, what about your game? I know you say you didn't see it, but wait,
Me?
yeah.
No, I said I rewatched it, and that
Oh,
was why I was able, because I was going to rant,
okay.
because when I watched the play, I was like, bro, this referee did us dirty, man. But still, like I said to you, man, I still need to just say something about the manager because that man pissed me off. I still don't understand why he played those guys, because one thing is this: we have Man City in the on Wednesday. It's not like those kids will play against Man City. How about you use them against Osasuna?
Mm.
Mix them with top players. Why do you have to use those kids again, those same players? Because it seems this man does not understand that's what they call fatigue or what. You have played them against Man City. Some of them played 90 minutes. Some of them played 90 minutes. Then 4 days, or 5 days after, you are playing them in a game against Osasuna. Arsenal on Saturday. Now I'm sure on Wednesday is still the same team that will face Man City. It doesn't make any sense. And when they don't perform, you want to talk about uh they don't perform. Look, Vegeta, I don't know what he did. Man says Vegeta, you super chatted uh, uh, £5 to Ligona.
Eh? Which £5, guys? I live in South Africa.
Man is saying you did a super chat to Ligona. Say it
Hey,
hurt me.
you know much, Temba? Tell them how much £1 is in rent, please.
Do you know how much? I mean, £5 is
Hey,
that's a lot of money,
I
man.
think £1 is like 21 rand or something stupid.
Yeah, that's in 2022 rand. Then five. Man, you know the thing, £5.
That was fake me. My one has to say
Ah,
the half. Yo, I'm not even popular enough for people to be replicating my account. What is this, guys?
as yet.
I only have 89 I need to watch this stream. Lou, man, which one is this stream? Send me the link, man. I need to watch the
Honest,
stream.
honestly, £5. That is like 120 rand.
Ah,
Bro,
super chat me
120 rand.
£5. Let me see £5. Oh,
$120, bro. I, honestly, man.
it's,
But man, it is what it is, man.
so it's
It is
tough.
what it is, man.
So I can't even say I'm going to sorry man. Hopefully you can hear me better now. So I can't even loan myself over to Madrid because even Madrid is doing shenanigans.
No, you can come over now. You can I can give you the phone, bro. We are doing better now. We can criticize the club together. Don't worry. We don't gaslight people. We don't tell you anything. If it's wrong, we tell you it's wrong.
That
We don't do
team.
those nonsense. Those you guys doing the club, defending people, defending players. Come on, I don't do those nonsense, man. I'll go in on everybody. You guys saw the way I went in on Mbappe. I'll go in on anybody. Even if it's your juniors, I go in on every. I don't have to have a crap. It's my football club. I spend my time, my emotion, and everything. Come on, do rubbish. I go in on everybody. I don't have to come and tell you he's a kid or he's a child. No, man. And I play mess up today. I tell him straight up, bro, that's on you.
I'm
You
su-
messed up. There's not like he's a kid. No. If you are playing for Madrid, you should be ready to take the hit.
I'm
When
surprised.
Hendrick was crap as well, I was gaining on Hendrick as well. I don't have time, bro. I don't.
Our fan base will tell you go easy. He's a kid. I'm surprised Mike N hasn't come home early from work to discuss Anthony, bro. Because
Bro, that guy Anthony is really like, bro, man. If you see, you need to go and watch that goal he scored on. Bro, that goal was
that guy's got more
just
goals
too nice.
for Betis than he does for us. Is crazy to me, bro.
The guy has more goals contribution than Hoyland and Zexi. Come by. He has more goals contribution.
You know what, Temba? The Xerxes one I sort of get because Xerxes isn't like an out and out number 9. Why are we still playing Hoyland, bro? Like, what does this man? Because and also the fan base, these criminals, bro. KG said give Cheeto 10 minutes. No, whatever. And then I said, guys, what have you seen from Rasmus that we shouldn't try this kid out? What are you
Honestly.
seeing from this kid just to give him a chance? 10 minutes is too much to ask for 10. This kid
Yeah.
got put on 90 minutes for what? 90th
For
minute
3
for what?
minutes.
For what, bro?
For 3 minutes.
And you know, I was listening to the commentary in the background. Did the kid even touch the ball? Guys.
He did not. He didn't touch the ball. He did not touch the ball till the game end. He did not.
Ruben. Apparently,
So that
his press conference was also a bit dodgy, Ruben. So I.
man, bro. Honestly, man. I just hope that since he has said it with himself that Zexi is more of a 10, maybe he will keep playing him as a 10 because I've been saying it for very long time. Like this guy is not a 9, he's a 10. He's a 10. And people have been saying going like he's a 10. The guy is more of a 9 point. He's 9, he said it himself, 9.5. He's more as a 10 than I saw it yesterday. He played well yesterday as well for me.
But Zexi been
Played
okay
well.
because even if he doesn't score, bro,
He offers a
he
lot.
offers in
A
other
lot.
places, bro.
Yeah.
Rasmus is doing. I can't even tell you what he's doing, and yet he's still starting. He's still starting.
Rasmus is doing Rasmus stuff, man. No, he will start now. Did you guys criticize Amorim for dropping Zexi and Rasmus?
Oh,
He
that's
almost chop himself out. Like, yeah, it's an Amorim. Yeah, why would he's not using a striker? Like, I don't understand your the fan base.
you can't trust these crackheads, bro. These
Yeah, like the
guys.
fan base is just like it's a problem. They are part of the problem, and that is the honest truth. That is the honest truth. Vegeta,
Yes,
give us
man.
the outro. Play the outro for us for the show, man.
Uh I'm not gonna do that because YouTube is being funny these days. I'm gonna leave the outro out, but I'll say this, guys. I'll be like, this is our life now. Let's pray and hope that we don't get relegated because that'll be an embarrassment. We can't even go to the shops if that happens because,
Yo, Vegeta.
in fact, you can't wear your United shirt anymore because the minute people
Ay,
see
ay,
that,
ay.
yo,
Yo, God.
all the people who
The Red
bought their
Devils.
kids, you wasted money. You gave Glazers
But you know
money.
what? You know what? Let me just say a fact. The last time Manchester United, Tottenham did a double over you guys
Back to back,
was
bro.
30 was 35 years ago.
No, they beat us. They beat us home and away last year.
Really?
Yes, this is the second
Wow.
season, bro.
Yeah.
This is the second.
Mm.
This is back to back 6 points for Spurs, bro. It's not.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
I don't know when last they did it back to back seasons because I said we have to draw because we can't give them 6 points again. People were not listening.
oh. I think then it means that the last time they beat United back to back then is 35
Yes,
years ago.
yes.
35 years ago.
So
And you know when the last time Manchester United lost 12 games, 25 games, the last time they lost 12 games in 25 games, the last time it happened was in the 1970s.
hey,
And do you know what happened in that season? They ended up going to relegation.
those people are telling us Oli football was not it. Guys, at least Oli was scoring me goals. I was entertained.
But I will not lie to you, Vidita. Like, like you might not rate him as a manager, but I would tell you honestly, enjoyed watching Ole football because you can actually see what it is. Like, if there's something like you can say that counter-attacking football was lovely, is always counter-attacking football looks like this tiki-taka of Pep. It was that nice. But he was scoring goals, man.
And the scary
You guys,
part, the scary part for me, Temba, is when you look at the regression from Moyes to Louis Van Gaal to Mourinho, I'm almost scared of firing this guy because it feels like every time we fire somebody, we think it will get better, and
it gets
it
worse.
gets worse. And the only place to go from here is the championship. Guys, I don't even know if they play championship here except for when Premier League is not playing, to be honest.
Bro,
That's the only time I've seen championship games on Super Sport. They only play
ah,
them when the Premier League is not on because they have to play
yeah,
something.
you have to do
So
something, man.
if these guys get relegated, me, I'm transferring permanently to a serious team that has heritage.
Yeah,
I'm going to go win Champions Leagues and enjoy my life. Me.
bro, you know the club to join, man. You know the only club to join.
Me.
That guarantees that sacks manager if they don't win Champions League. That's my club,
Me, I'll be shameless. Me, you'll see me in a white kit tomorrow.
bro. Don't lie to you, man. We sack managers if like Fabio Capello when he came to Madrid, the guy won double. He won double twice. La Liga and Copa del Rey. La Liga and Copa del Rey. He did not win Champions League. He got sacked
That's the way. That's
for not winning Champions League. Man got sacked.
that's the way. You have to do it like that because then people get comfortable. Also, this thing of being friendly with people like Rashford and all of these guys that don't want to show up. No, man, that's it's ridiculous.
Honestly, man.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, people, we're going to the hour 16 mark. We don't want to be here forever.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us on the Vegeta and Banks Show. I'm sure we'll be back very soon. I'm sure there's games this week.
Yeah.
Temba has me streaming every other day now. It's a lot of streaming now.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice, bro. It's nice, broski. We are pushing for the monetization and the subscribers, bro. So that's why you guys need to subscribe, man. Subscribe.
Hey,
Subscribe.
that's very true, man. But anything else today, tomorrow? I don't know if there's any games tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm not streaming. I'm tired.
I think there's a game tomorrow. The playoff, Champions League playoff. Let me
Oh,
just see.
the
I think
the return fixtures, ne?
I don't think there's a top game tomorrow. I don't think there's a top side. Let me just check real quick
What I need is
because
an
I know.
international break. That's what I need.
Oh, international break from from football, man. Is
Yeah. Oh, we've got
okay.
Milan.
Celtic is playing tomorrow. Celtic and Bayern Munich
Oh
and
yeah,
Milan Feyenoord. Yeah, that
Feyenoord.
Milan Feyenoord will actually be nice because we all know what happened in the first leg.
Yeah.
Feyenoord beat AC Milan, so watch that for that, man.
Well, I guess there's gonna be more games to watch, people, because I see even on Wednesday we've got Madrid playing City. We've got
City,
Dortmund and Sporting. There's a lot of
Liverpool,
a lot of
Liverpool
big
are playing.
games.
I think Liverpool are playing Aston Villa as well on Wednesday.
Ah, a lot
Yeah,
of games,
Liverpool,
people.
Aston Villa, Liverpool.
So, okay, guys, I guess you will see us very soon. In that case, please subscribe, please like, please share, please comment as well. Commenting is also okay, guys. If you say I spoke rubbish during the league or you wanna complain about the internet problems, it's okay.
Yeah, it's allowed, man. It's allowed.
It's allowed. Do it, man. But anyway, Banks, I'll see you, man.
Yeah, sure, sure. See you in the next one, man.
Cheers, man.
Thanks for watching.